Should Ilhan Omar be deported?
Yes.
100%.
I say yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Should Ilhan Omar be deported?
1,000%.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely 100%.
Yeah, and her brother, because we don't separate families or marriages.
Kind of immigrants that you do want to see in America?
They certainly contribute. Yeah, I want to see people. Yeah, I want to see people that contribute. I don't want to see Somalia. I don't want to see a woman that marries her brother to get in and then becomes a congressman, does nothing but complain. All she does is complain, 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 and yet her country's a mess. It's one of the worst in the world. Let her go back, fix up her own country. Somalia, yeah, and I was right about it. I started complaining about Somalia long before the scandal. The horrible things they're doing to Minnesota, it's incredible. They have an incompetent governor there too. The Democrats are running some bad ships.
I mean, I have no worry. I don't know how they take away my citizenship and deport me, but I don't even know why that's such a scary threat. I'm not the 8-year-old who escaped war anymore. I'm grown. My kids are grown. I can go live wherever I want.
Hey beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. So all credit goes to the creators in these videos, guys. Let's be honest, this whole Ilhan Omar situation, it's getting so messy, and a lot of people are genuinely upset for valuable reasons, not just online but in real life. And for so many folks, guys, it's not just about party politics anymore. I feel they believe that it's about respect and loyalty. It's about feeling like, okay, the country that opened its doors to you is now being talked down on, because Ilhan came to America as a refugee. America accepted her, gave her safety, opportunities, education, and eventually a seat in Congress. And guys, y'all know that that's huge. It's literally the American dream. And I feel that this is where some people feel some kind of way, because a lot of American feels like every time she speaks and opens her mouth is about criticism. And America is always the bad guy. The system is always evil. The country is always wrong. And people are like, hold on, this is the same country that gave you everything. Then there's this community issue again, because many people feel like she goes extra hard defending the Somali community, even when we all know that there are serious allegations floating around, allegedly. Allegations of fraud, misuse of public funds, and other issues tied to certain individuals. And yes, these are allegations, guys, not convictions. But people are asking that, okay, where exactly does she stand? Because where or why does accountability suddenly disappear when it's close to home? It's about your own people. And instead of saying that, okay, if anybody breaks the law, they should face the consequences, people are feeling like she's turning the whole thing into racism or Islamophobia, and it just shuts down the whole conversation entirely, because to a lot of people it feels like she's choosing a side, guys. And y'all know how that looks because of her responsibility and her job description as a congresswoman. Guys, what do you think in the comment section? Because of that, many people think it's a problem. Let me know your thoughts. And because of that, they are like, she has to go. I need to know what you think in the comment section. Let's see what the other creators have to say, and I'll see you soon.
I am Muslim. I am an immigrant, and interestingly, from Africa. Is anyone surprised that I am being targeted? Is anyone surprised that I am somehow deemed unworthy to speak about American foreign policy? Or that they see me as a powerful voice that needs to be silenced? Frankly, it is expected. I am an American who was sent here, by her constituents to represent them in Congress, a refugee who survived the horrors of a civil war, someone who spent her childhood in a refugee camp, someone who knows what it means to have a shot at a better life here in the United States, and someone who believes in the American dream and the American possibility and the promise and the ability to participate in the democratic process. So I will continue to speak up because representation matters. I will continue to speak up for little kids who wonder who's speaking up for them. I will continue to speak up for families around the world who are seeking justice, whether they are displaced in refugee camps or they are hiding under their beds somewhere like I was, waiting for the bullets to stop.
I have just 20 seconds. I want your thoughts. Ilhan Omar, should she be expelled from Congress? The president said possibly even the country. Looks like there's no record of her being a naturalized U.S. citizen through her father. She might have lied about married the brother. What do you think?
If she's not naturalized citizen in our country, she's ineligible to be in Congress. So yes, she should be removed.
This message is for Ilhan Omar because I have hit my boiling point over her clear hatred of America, our citizens, and her sense of entitlement that somehow she is better than us. So, dear Ilhan, do you remember fleeing Somalia as a child because your country collapsed under corruption and violence? Your family running for their lives where you spent years in a refugee camp. And then in 1995, America opened its doors to you. We fed you. We protected you. We gave you safety and stability and a chance to become a citizen over here. Our country handed you a future that you could have never found possible in Mogadishu. Yet somehow, after all that, everything we gave you, your loyalty always seems to drift right back to the hellhole you escaped. The same place that could not keep you safe. The same place that forced you to run. The same place that America rescued you from. You constantly defend Somalia on the world stage, and you minimize its failures to this day. You criticize America with a passion you never use for the warlords who destroyed your homeland. And you talk about the United States like it's a villain, and Somalia like it's a wounded hero we all owe something to. That tells me everything I need to know about where your heart is centered, and it is not focused on the stars and stripes. It is stunning to watch someone who owes her entire life to this nation act like she's doing America a favor by being here. And it is revolting to watch a refugee who rose all the way to Congress spit on the generosity that made her success possible. I cannot fathom seeing you defend a nation that you couldn't live in safely as a child more fiercely than you defend the nation that saved you. And here's the truth you'll never say out loud. Somalia is not the gift to America. America was the gift to you. Without this country, you would not be standing on any political stage. Without America, there would be no platform for you, no influence, no spotlight, no microphone. Every single thing you have came from here. America owes you nothing, and you owe America everything. It's time you remember that.
إلهان معها قضية إلهان معها قضية مينيسوتا معها قضية غير مريكان قضية إلهان وقضية صوماليا جوش إلهان وجوش صوماليا
caawa aan fursad u helay madaxweynaha Soomaaliya madaxweyne Xasan Sheikh Maxamuud inaan maanta ku soo dhaweyno Minneapolis. Aniga iyo madaxweynaha special relationship aan qabnaa. Aniga adeeraan ugu wacaa asigana gabarteeyo idhahaa. madaxweyne sidii qof kasta uu yiri mininkaaga waaye ku soo dhawow Minneapolis. aad iyo aad aan ugu faraxsanahay in maanta madaxweynaheena aad tahay. Soomaaliya dadka meeshaan wada joogo dhan waa gurigooda annaga ma dareensannihin in ay naga tahay meel naga fog. Soomaaliya wadnaheenay ku nooshahay qalbigeenay ku jirtaa maalin kasta aan ka fikirnaa Soomaaliya.
As much as Trump and his cronies want to act like we have no power to respond, the truth is we are more powerful than we think we are. And I want to underscore the importance of using every single leverage that we have at our arsenal, because we do have a lot of leverage. We need to make sure that those who are collaborating with the authoritarian regime pay a costly price.
jawaabteeda waxay ahayd dowladda Mareykanka waxay ka qabanaysaa wixii annaga aan dhahno dowladda Mareykanka qabo waa kalsoonidaas inaan isku qabno annaga Soomaali haddii aan nahay wadankan annaga ku nool wadankan wadankii aan annaga tax ka dhiibno waaye waa wadankii gabar idinka dhalatayne ee Congress-ka fadhiso intii aniga aan Congress joogo wadanka Soomaaliya biyaheeda dad kaleeta iyo badeeda dad kale ma qaadanayaan wadanka Mareykankana kuma taageerayo dad kaleeta in annaga ayna dhacaan marka taas ka seexda reer Minnesota gabadhii Congress-a u dirsateen way idinka war haysaa sidaad idinka u dareemaysiin dantaas ay u dareemeen madaxweyne Xasan Sheekhna.
Guys, the shouts of Ilhan must go are just revolving around the atmosphere. And I feel that here's the part that people don't like to talk about, because when leaders don't clearly condemn wrongdoings, right, innocent people also suffer. Law-abiding immigrants get more scrutiny because communities get labeled, the rates increase, and the regular families that are just trying to live by pay the consequences for mistakes that they did not make. And our critics are saying that, okay, you are not protecting us, right? You are only doing this and making things worse. Because there's also a deeper resentment that is coming up, because a lot of Americans feel like their generosity is being thrown back in their face. They're like, okay, girl, we welcomed you. Now you are sounding like you ate everything about us, guys. And that's why the phrase Ilhan Omar must go, guys. I feel it's not just about it, it's about frustration. Because people feel unheard, unrepresented, disrespecting. And they're not saying that, okay, you cannot criticize America. They're just saying that you cannot represent America. And every time you open your mouth, it sounds as if you resent it. And I feel that leadership is about balance. Because I feel like you can love your roots and still respect the country that made the success possible. It's possible to do the same thing. And right now, many feel that that balance is gone. And whether people agree with that or not, one thing is clear, guys. This anger that they are having towards her is not fake at all. It's not small. And doesn't look as if it's going away anytime soon, because they're like, look, America gave you an opportunity, gave you everything, gave you safety, gave you chance at American dream. And right now, so many people are feeling betrayed. They feel like their concerns, their neighborhoods, their daily struggles don't matter. And instead, all they see is criticism of the country that welcomed her. And I feel that it makes loyalty, feel selective. And that's why they are calling for her to go. And guys, it's getting louder every single day. And they say that until she shows that she's representing everyone and not just the selected few, that they will continue to scream it loud, guys. What do you think in the comment section? Do you think all this public noise and, screams of Ilhan must go, and all this controversy that is against her citizenship and all of that, and all this allegedly, claims against her, do you think it's enough for her to be stripped of her citizenship, guys? Let me know in the comment section. I really want to hear from you. And if you have found value in this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll definitely see you in my next video. Please stay safe. Mental health is important. Ciao.